Has anyone had a missing person story that ended differently than expected? The morning started weird before anything even happened. My girlfriend, Marin, woke up before me, which she never does, and she was already dressed. She didn't say good morning. She didn't kiss my forehead like she always does. She just said she had to take care of something and walked out the door with her purse clutched to her chest like she was hiding something inside it. I thought she'd be back in an hour, but after she left, this awful feeling sat in my chest, heavy and tight, like I forgot something huge without knowing what it was. By 11, I checked my phone and saw nothing from her. Marin was the type to text me even if she just saw a funny squirrel outside, so the silence wasn't normal. It felt like a neon sign blinking missing. I tried calling. It rang once, then cut off. Not voicemail, just cut off. My stomach flipped. At noon, her best friend, Alina, called asking if Marin was with me. She sounded nervous, her voice shaking. When I told her no, she said, "Jason, I'm coming over. Something feels wrong." That was the moment I realized I wasn't the only one sensing this. While she drove over, I walked through the house looking for anything that could explain why Marin left like that. Her makeup bag was still on the counter, her lunchbox still in the fridge. The sweater she wore all the time was tossed over the couch, like she'd left in a rush. Then I found something that made my heart slam against my ribs. Her wallet. It was still on the dresser. She never went anywhere without it, even for a walk. Never. I whispered, "Oh no," before I even understood what I was afraid of. Alina showed up 10 minutes later, already crying. She asked a million questions. Was Marin upset last night? Tired? Did she say anything strange? I kept saying no, but each no made me feel sicker. No explanation, just vanishing. Then Alina said, "Check her location." She and Marin shared locations. I suddenly wished they didn't. When she pulled it up, she sucked in a sharp breath. She turned her location off. Neither of us spoke. We just stared at each other like we were bracing for something awful. By 3, Alina called Marin's parents. Her mom started crying. Her dad kept saying she probably just needed space, but even through the phone I could tell he didn't believe it. My kitchen felt too quiet, too still, like the entire room was holding its breath. Then the doorbell rang. Not a normal ring. Someone laid on the button so long it buzzed through the whole house. Alina whispered, "Oh my God," and backed away. I opened the door a crack. A man in a dark windbreaker stood there, holding a clipboard against his chest. His car was parked crooked in the driveway, engine still running. His eyes kept darting toward the street, then back to me. "Is this the home of Marin Alvarez?" he asked. My heart stopped. I said yes. He swallowed hard and asked, "Are you close to her?" I didn't know what that meant, but I hated it immediately. It felt like someone twisting a knife. "She's my girlfriend. What happened? Where is she?" He didn't answer. Instead, "I'm going to need you and her family to come with me as soon as possible." Alina's hand shot to her mouth. Oh God, my legs went weak. "Why? Is she hurt?" The man shifted, voice dropping. "We received a call from someone at a private facility about her. I can't give details on the porch." Facility, not hospital. Facility. Everything inside me collapsed. I grabbed the doorframe just to stay upright. I croaked, "Please just tell me what happened to her." He looked at me for a long moment, deciding something. Finally, he said, "Her condition changed an hour ago. She asked for you." That was it. That was all he said, but it hit like a punch straight to the chest. We got into his car. I don't even remember the drive, just flashes of highway signs and Alina crying quietly in the back. He pulled into a brick building with tinted windows. No signs, no parking lot, just a single door with a keypad. My hands were sweating so much I kept wiping them on my jeans. Inside, it looked nothing like a hospital, more like an office. The man led us down a hallway and stopped at a small room. "She's inside," he said. I pushed the door open like I was bracing for horror. Instead, I saw Marin sitting on a chair, holding her head in her hands, breathing fast but alive. She looked up at me, eyes red and panicked. "Jason," she whispered, "I'm so sorry. I didn't want to scare anyone." I choked out, "What is this? What happened to you?" The man behind me finally explained. "She came here this morning because she thought she was having a medical emergency, but it turned out to be a severe panic attack. She didn't want anyone to know until she calmed down. She gave us permission to notify family only after she stabilized." My knees actually buckled. She was just scared, and she didn't want to burden me with it. I walked over and held her hands. She whispered, "I thought you'd think I was broken." I shook my head. "I thought I lost you." She cried into my shoulder for a while. We took her home. Nobody left her side the rest of the night.